Welcome back, guys. So today we can continue on with our aesthetic mods on the 335i. I'll quickly talk you guys through what we're going to do, and then I'll just get straight into it. Well, there's 4 things that we're going to be doing in this video. First of all, we will be installing a giant carbon fiber swan neck rear wing. It's a huge thing, guys, so that's going to take quite a bit of time to actually assemble and put on, and I'll show you guys what that wing looks like afterwards. It is inside this box right now, so as you can tell, it is a huge box, so the wing is going to be massive. But that's going to be the mod that we'll do towards the end of the video. So another mod we're going to be doing is the cover that goes on top of the original antenna. So it's basically a carbon fiber cover. It just sticks onto place, and it just goes with the rest of the carbon fiber theme that we've got going on here. So yeah, that will be the easiest mod to do because it just tapes into place. Another thing we'll be doing is the steering wheel. We have bought a cover for it, and that will be getting stitched into place. I'll show you guys that once I start working on it. The windows will be getting tinted, guys, so we're going to be doing a limo tint on the rear 3 windows. These passenger and driver front windows will be going in a dark tint, but we're not too sure what percent just yet. But it won't be a limo because we don't want the car to be too dark on the inside. It's already dark as it is. The windscreen is going to stay as it is. Later on down the line, we might just get like a windscreen banner that runs across the top. But yeah, that won't be done in this video. That will probably be done in the next video, when we do basically sticker bomb the car, get loads of like our branding on the car. So we'll get straight into it. We'll start off by actually doing the easiest mod, which is going to be the carbon fiber cover. So inside this box, if I can open it, so it's already got double-sided tape already on there. I might add some additional tape just to give it extra support. That's going to literally just sit on top of the original antenna, just like that, and it just goes well with the rest of the roof. Even though it is a bigger weave pattern compared to what we've got on the roof, it's better than the black that we had on there. So yeah, it just goes well with the carbon fiber roof. So yeah, that's the first thing we'll be doing. Once that's done, we'll start working on the steering wheel, and I'll show you guys the cover that I bought for it. So yeah, we'll start off by actually getting this on. I'm just going to add some more tape to it and we'll stick it to place. The easiest mod is pretty much done now. I've just double-sided taped that onto place, so it's nice and secure. Now it's time for the next mod, which is going to be the steering wheel cover. And I've already made a start on it, guys. I've started removing the airbag, and the way to do it is there's 2 pins that you have to push in. So I'll give you guys a quick example. On the side of the steering wheel, you've got this little spot just here, and it's like a little indent, and you can put a flat screwdriver through there to eject this side of the airbag. So the screwdriver goes in this way, guys. So it goes. You can't put it in that way because it's harder to do, so you have to put it flat that way. So it goes in through that hole that I just showed you guys, and if you look at that metal tab, it's going to move back, and that's going to basically help release the steering airbag. So as you push it back like so, that whole metal rod moves back, and that basically releases the airbag. So you've got one on this side, and you've got one on obviously the other side as well. Yeah, so once I've got the airbag off, we'll take the wiring off as well. We'll remove all these buttons and this casing just along here. Once we've got it all stripped, we're pretty much ready to go. And this is basically the cover that I bought. So I don't think it's Alcantara, I think it's suede, and it's got the blue stitching which goes well with the blue of the car. And this strip just here, guys, it sits at the very top center part of the steering wheel. I've got everything that I need down here. So I've got the double-sided tape that's going to basically temporarily hold the cover into place while I basically stitch into place. I've got this little tucking tool. I've got the blue thread as well, and I've got 2 needles just in case I lose one. So I've messed up, so I've cut the thread way too short. That's all I've got left to complete the rest of it, so I'm going to literally take all this apart and redo it all again. I'll pretty much finish off this side. As you can see, it does leave a nice stitched pattern behind. So yeah, once I've redone this side, I'll finish off by doing the hardest bit, which is going to be the top side. So it is the next day, and as you can see, guys, I have stitched up the whole steering wheel and it's come out really good. I mean, like I mentioned before, the blue stitching with the blue stripe, it goes well with the blue theme of the car itself, and it feels really good. I mean, compared to the stock steering, I think this is way better, guys. And to top it off, I also put some Alcantara cloth around the gear knob as well. So we had some leftover cloth from the roof lining, so I thought I might as well use that down here. And it really does complement the steering wheel, guys. And I think the interior of the car stands out a lot more now with these two subtle changes. So now that we've got that out of the way, it's time to move on to the bigger mod, which is going to be the carbon fiber rear wing. So this is the one that we purchased, guys, and it is absolutely huge. If I can get it out of the box, there we go. This wing is absolutely massive, guys, and it is a top mounted swan neck spoiler, so the mount's at the top, and it's going to look something like that once it's on. So it is ridiculously big, and it does need the proper support to hold it into place. But we do have a bit of an issue. So if you look down here, you have got the original bracket that came with the wing, and it is curved, so when you put it on the tailgate, it does rock forward and backwards, guys. So we cannot use this, it's too dangerous. So what we've done is we actually recreated our own bracket out of aluminium. So we've bought, you know, these pieces separate, we've cut it down to size, we had it all welded up. So now we basically recreated the original piece. And as you can see, guys, it sits nice and flush with the tailgate, and there's no movement at all, unlike the carbon fiber one, which has got way too much movement. So yeah, we're going to be replacing these ones with the aluminium brackets. We are going to spray those in a black color. I'm not too sure if we can go black or satin just yet, but that's the thing we'll decide later on. I want to get the wing all assembled together, guys. Once we got it assembled, what I'll do is I'll actually put it on the car just to see roughly where it's going to sit. Then I can start marking out where we need to drill the holes. Then we can start drilling our holes and installing that wing. And then what we'll do is, once we've actually got the wing on and it looks good, I'll take it back off, and we'll basically spray up these brackets, get them looking presentable, and then I'll actually put everything back into place and get it all fitted up nicely.
So check it out, guys. We've got the front windows tinted as well as that the rear windows, rear glass. Looks pretty amazing. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a lot more dark compared to the front. We've gone for the Limo Tint on the rear three windows. The passenger and driver side front, we've gone for a very light tint. We thought we'd stick to the legal limit, because the last thing we want to be doing is getting pulled over and then having to basically strip out the tints at the front. So we thought we'd stick to the legal limit. As well as having this car tinted, we also had the RS3 tinted as well. But we'll show you guys that on the RS3 video once we start working on it. But if you come along this way, guys, you'll see we have got the carbon fiber wing all mounted together. So all the brackets are on there, and we've obviously changed the lower brackets to the aluminium ones that we've made ourselves. These will be getting sprayed up in a matte black or a satin.
Satin or matte black, yeah.
Yeah, either way, we're going to be spraying those black. So what we're going to do now is we've taped up the tailgate, so we can start marking out where we're going to be drilling out the holes for the bracket. You know, once we've got the wing on the car, we'll mark out the holes. Once we're happy with the positioning of the bracket and the gaps are even on both sides, we'll basically start drilling. Whilst myself and the panel beater are drilling the holes for the bracket, it's using it basically start spraying it up. We washed it up, we dried it up as well, and the car is actually looking absolutely insane right now, guys. The last mod that we put on was the carbon fiber wing, and as you can see, guys, this thing is absolutely huge. It's just as wide as the panels of the car, guys, the wide arch panels, and it's actually come out way better than I thought. I know some of you guys are thinking, you know, this wing is kind of over the top, but that's the whole point of this whole wide body kit, guys. And we sprayed up the plate as well, the aluminium plate, and those bolts that go into it. We sprayed it all matte black, so it goes really well with the carbon fiber. And this build is pretty much complete, guys. In terms of all the exterior mods, we're pretty much finished now. We have got a new project car, the RS3, so that's going to be our main focus now, trying to get the RS3 all fixed up and ready. So what we're going to do is, the next car that we're going to be working on is going to be the RS3. Once that car is done, we'll do a couple more mods on the 335i. We're going to be doing a lot of mechanical mods, you know, downpipes, turbos, all that kind of stuff, because the car looks the part and it needs to sound the part as well. So anyways guys, in terms of the aesthetic look of the car, this is pretty much complete now. We are pretty much done. We might actually stick a bomb in the car, put our branding on there, performance rebuilds, our Instagram and all that kind of stuff. So yeah guys, this car is pretty much done. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to keep it in the back of the workshop while we focus on the RS3. The car's come a long way, guys. You know, when you saw it, you know, it was just plain looking, it was black, and now it just looks like a completely different car. So yeah guys, comment your thoughts down below what you think of the car, and you know, like I mentioned before, once we do tax and show the car, we will take it out for a test drive. So there's a lot more videos coming soon on this car, but for now what we can do is focus on the next project car, which is the RS3. If you guys haven't seen the video, go back to the channel, go check it out. So yeah guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Performance Rebuilds. For now we are going to end it there. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.